Good morning everyone, I am Priyanka Pesonder, Assistant Professor IT Department. In my previous video, we discussed about normalization, and in this video, we discuss about decomposition and types of decomposition. Now first we discuss what is decomposition. Decomposition is the process of breaking down into part or element. It is a process of breaking down into different parts, or we can say that element. It replaces a relation with a collection of smaller relations. It's always replace the smaller relations. It breaks the table into multiple tables into the database, and it should always be lossless. Why it is lossless? Because it confirms that the information in the original relation can be accurately reconstructed based on the decomposed relation. And if there is a no proper decomposition of that particular relation, then it may lead to problems like loss of information. So basically, one solution to eliminate the redundancy and also to update the deletion anomalies in database is breaking in relation into two or more relation is nothing but it is the process it's called as decomposition. Okay. While decomposing the relation, there must be some properties to hold so that the database remain in consistent state. There are several properties which are required to hold while decomposing the database key. So there are two properties of decomposition. First one is lossless decomposition and second one is dependency preserving decomposition. Now we will discuss these two properties one by one. So first we discuss lossless decomposition. The decomposition must be lossless. When it means that the information should not get lost from the relation that is decomposed, and it gives a generate that the join will result in some relations as it was decomposed. When a relation is decomposed into several relations, it is an essential that the decomposition does not lead to any loss of that particular information. And if there is a loss of that information, then it is called as loosely decomposition, or we can say that loosely joined decomposition. Decomposition is also called as lossless decomposition if there is a no loss of information in the decomposition of the relation into desirable smaller relation. Now see in this example, let's take E is the relational scheme with instance E, okay, and it decomposed into E1, E2, E3 up to En with instances E1, E2, E3 up to En. If this E1 into E2 into E3, then it is called as lossless joint decomposition. So it means, now see in this example, if natural join of all the decomposition give the original relation, then it is said to be lossless joint decomposition. So see in this table, decompose the relation into two relations to check whether the decomposition is lossless or loosey. Now we have to decompose the relation that is employee and department. Employee and department. Now see next table. This is the employee table, and employee scheme contains employee ID, employee name, age, city and salary. And this is our second table, that is department table. Department scheme contains department ID, then department name, okay. And so the above decomposition is lossless joint decomposition. Why it is lossless joint decomposition? Because the two relation contains one column field, that is EID. Two relation contain one column field. So in first table EID and in second table also EID. It means that the two relations contains one common field, that is EID, and therefore join is possible. Now apply natural join to the decomposed relation. Now see in second example, employee and employee into department. Hence EID, e-name, age, city, decomposing it. Okay. So this is the decomposition, lossless joint decomposition. Okay. This is the example of lossless joint decomposition. If the employee table contain EID, name and age, city, salary, and department table contains department ID and department name, then it is not possible to join the two tables or relation because there is no common column between them and it becomes loosely joined decomposition. Okay. Now we discuss the second property, that is dependency preserving property. So in that case, dependency is an important constraint on that database. Every dependency must be satisfied by at least one of decomposed table. That means that if A determinant to B holds the two set of functional dependent, it means that it becomes more useful for checking the dependency easily if both set in a sum relation, and this decomposition property can only be done by maintaining the functional dependency. It means that this property is allowed to check the updates without computing the natural join of the database structure. It's nothing but the dependency preserving category or dependency preserving decomposition. Now we discuss multi-valued normalization, or we can also say that fourth normal form. In multi-value dependency always required at least three attributes. Why it required three attributes? Because it consists of at least two attributes that are dependent on third attribute. It means that in fourth normal form there are two important stages are focuses. First one is initially the design must be in three normal form and it should not be contain any multi-valued dependency. Now see in this example, it contains the data about subject, lectures and book name referred by the lecturer. Okay. Now this design satisfies the rule of three normal form but two attribute lecture and book name. This lecture and book name are independent entities. So the subject English can teach by either Professor Jitesh or Professor Mitali, and also student have two choices for book of English, and they can either refer English book 1 or English book 2. Okay, so hence the relation will be student determinant to lecture or subject determinant to lecture or subject determinant to book name. This subject determinant to book name, subject determinant to lecture, and this relation shows multi-value dependency of attribute subject. Okay, and if we need to select both lecture and book recommended for any of the subject, then it will show the combination of lecture book, which implies the lecture who recommended with book. This is not correct. Okay. So to remove this dependency, the table should split into two tables. For removing this dependency, this table split into two tables. So first table that is lecturer and second table that is book. Now, in this design, if we want to retrieve name of the lecture or book recommended, then the two independent query can be exceeded. This eliminates the multi-value dependency of attribute subject. So this is nothing but the design of 4NF form. It means that fourth normal form, or we can say that multi-value dependency or multi-value normalization. Now we discuss the difference between 4 normal form and Boyce code normal form. So what happened in fourth normal form? The database design should be already in third normal form and BCNF to convert into fourth normal form. And in case of BCNF, a database design should be already in third normal form and it convert into BCNF form. And in also fourth normal form, no multiple value dependency exists in the table. And in Boyce code normal form, multiple value dependency exists in the table. So in fourth normal form, it is more desirable than BCNF. Why it is more desirable? Because it avoids repetition of data. And in BCNF is loosely describable than BCNF because it does not avoid repetition of data. BCNF does not avoid the repetition of data, and fourth normal form is more desirable. Why it is desirable? Because it's avoid the repetition of data. Okay. Now we discuss the joint dependency and fifth normal form. First we discuss joint dependency. Our database scheme is a joint dependency is a constraint on the set of legal relations. A table T is a subset of joint dependency if T can always be recreated by joining multiple tables, each having a subset of an attribute particular T. Okay, and the joint dependency is called as trivial if one of the table in the join has all the attributes of that particular table T. So, the joint dependency plays an important role in a fifth normal form, also known as project joint normal form, because it can provide that if a scheme is decomposed as R in table R1 to Rn, the decomposition will be lossless joint decomposition. If we restrict the legal relation on R to join the dependency of R is nothing but R1, R2 up to the Rn. It means that if the join of R1 and R2 over the C is equal to the relation of R, then we can say that a joint dependency exists where R1 and R2 are the decomposition of R1. It means that the properties of A, B, C and the R2 holds the properties of C and D of the given relation. It means that for R, A, B, C, D, R1 holds A, B, C and R2 holds C, D. Alternatively, R1 and R2 are lossless decomposition of R. It means that alternatively lossless decomposition into R1, R2 up to the Rn is said to hold over the relation R if R1, R2 up to the Rn is a lossless joint decomposition, and the A, B, C and C, D will be the joint dependency of R if the join of joins attribute is equal to the particular relation R. So R1, R2, R3 is used to indicate that the relation and so on joint dependency of that particular R. It's nothing but the joint dependency. Now we discuss fifth normal form. A database is said to be in fifth normal form if and only if it is in a fourth normal form and if it is possible to decompose the table into multiple tables to eliminate redundancy and manually, and if join the decomposed table by means that the candidate key than the original data should not get lost or no new records should get added. Okay, it means that a relation R is in a fifth normal form if and only joint dependency in R is implied by the candidate key of that particular R, and a relation decomposed into two relations must have lossless joint property which ensure that extra tuples and natural join. So consider this example, relation ACP. It means agent, company and product. This relation contains name of agent with respect to company name and name of the product they sell. It means that this relation ACP is decomposed in three relations, namely R1, R2, R3, and this relation are as follow. Now see in this example, R1, R2, R3, agent, company, company product, agent, product, and this result of natural join of R1 and R3 over the company and the natural join of R3 and R2 over the agent and product. It decomposes. Now we can observe that all the redundancy are eliminated and the decomposition of relation into multiple tables in lossless joint decomposition. So we can consider that the relation in fifth normal form as it is in fourth normal form, and no data get lost as well as no new data get added. So it's nothing but the fifth normal form. Now in this video we discuss about the dependencies and properties of dependencies. In that we discuss already loose dependency, then dependency preserving, then also we discuss multi-value dependency or fourth normal form, and also discuss joint dependency. It means that Fifth, normal form. Hope so everyone understand this all the concept